Isn't it amazing how a simple change in color can transform your entire digital experience? How a shift from blinding white to soothing black can make your eyes feel like they're on a spa retreat, especially after a long day staring at screens. We've all been there, that squinting, that eye strain, that desperate scramble for the brightness slider, only to realize it's already at its lowest. And for something as fundamental as email, a tool we use for work, for personal connections, for everything in between, that discomfort can be a real productivity killer. Think about it. We spend hours, often late into the night, crafting emails, replying to clients, catching up on newsletters. The default white background, while bright and crisp in certain conditions, can become an oppressive glare in a dimly lit room or for those with light sensitivity. It's not just about aesthetics, it's about comfort, accessibility, and ultimately, about making your digital life less draining. This is where dark mode swoops in, a digital superhero in a sleek, dark cape, promising to rescue our precious eyeballs from the tyranny of excessive luminescence. But here's the kicker. While many apps have embraced the dark side with open arms, offering seamless transitions and customizable themes, some still lag behind, or their dark mode options are tucked away like hidden treasures. And if you're a user of Newton Mail, a fantastic email client known for its clean interface and powerful features, you might be wondering, where's my dark mode? Is it even an option? Or am I doomed to forever bathe in the glow of 1,000 suns, even when the moon is high in the sky? Well, wonder no more, because that's precisely what we're diving into today. We're going to explore the world of Newton Mail and its relationship with the much-coveted dark mode. We'll uncover if it's there, how to find it, and what alternatives you might have if the native option isn't quite what you expected. This isn't just about flipping a switch, it's about understanding how to optimize your email experience for maximum comfort and minimal eye strain. For those unfamiliar, Newton Mail has carved out a niche for itself as a premium email client, beloved by many for its minimalist design, cross-platform syncing, and features like read receipts, send later, and snooze. It aims to streamline your inbox and make email management less of a chore. So, it's natural to assume that such a user-centric application would offer a dark mode, a feature that has become almost a standard expectation in modern software. After all, if your goal is to reduce cognitive load and enhance focus, then eye comfort is a significant part of that equation. Historically, the concept of dark mode or night mode isn't new. It harks back to the days of green phosphor monochrome monitors where text appeared light against a dark background. As technology evolved and color displays became the norm, the default shifted to dark text on a light background, mimicking printed paper. This made sense for readability in well-lit environments. However, with the proliferation of screens in every aspect of our lives, from smartphones to laptops, and the increasing amount of time we spend in front of them, the pendulum has started to swing back. Studies have shown that for some individuals, particularly those with certain visual impairments or in low-light conditions, dark mode can significantly reduce eye strain and improve readability. It reduces the overall brightness of the screen, leading to less pupil constriction and less fatigue. So, the question remains, what's the deal with Newton Mail and dark mode? Let's get straight to it. As of my last update and understanding, Newton Mail, while offering a sleek and modern interface, does not have a native, built-in, true dark mode that completely inverts the colors of its entire interface, from the email list to the message body. This might come as a disappointment to many users who are accustomed to system-wide dark modes in other applications or operating systems. Unlike some other email clients that allow you to toggle between light and dark themes with a single click, Newton's approach has been different. However, this doesn't mean you're entirely out of luck when it comes to reducing screen glare in Newton Mail. There are a couple of nuances to consider. Firstly, if you are using Newton Mail on a Mac, you might find some relief through the Mac OS system-wide dark mode. When you enable dark mode in your Mac system settings, many applications, including some elements of Newton Mail, will adapt to the dark theme. The menu bars, window frames, and some UI elements might darken. However, crucially, the email content area itself, which is where the vast majority of the white glare comes from, will typically remain white. This is because the email content is rendered as HTML, and unless the sender has specifically formatted their email with a dark background and light text, which is rare, it will display as it was intended to be seen, often on a white background. So, while the macOS dark mode helps with the application's Chrome, it doesn't solve the core issue of a bright email body. Similarly, if you are using Newton Mail on iOS or Android, enabling the system-wide dark mode on your mobile device will have a similar effect. Some UI elements of the Newton app might adapt, but the email content area will likely remain bright. This is a common challenge with email clients, as they display content created by various senders, and forcing a dark mode onto all email bodies can sometimes lead to readability issues or broken layouts if not implemented carefully. So, if a true, full-fledged dark mode isn't natively available in Newton Mail in the way we might expect, what are your options? The most effective way to achieve a darker experience within Newton Mail for now involves a combination of strategies, primarily relying on your operating system's capabilities and adjusting your display settings. Option 1. Leverage your operating system's dark mode, partial solution. As mentioned, this is your first line of defense. On macOS, go to System Settings Appearance and select Dark. This will darken the system interface, and some parts of the Newton Mail application will follow suit. While it won't darken the email body, it will at least reduce the overall brightness of the application window. On Windows, go to Settings Personalization Colors and choose Dark for your default app mode. Similar to macOS, this will darken the application's Chrome, but likely not the email content itself. On iOS/Android, go to your device's Settings Display and Brightness, iOS, or Display, Android, and enable Dark Mode or Dark Theme. This will darken the overall interface of your phone or tablet, and the Newton app will likely adapt its non-content elements. This approach is helpful for reducing general glare from the app's surrounding elements, but it won't give you the true dark reading experience for your emails. Option 2. Adjust your display settings, more control, less automatic. This isn't a dark mode for Newton, but it's a way to significantly reduce the perceived brightness and harshness of your screen when using any application, including Newton. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.